right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday Wisdom. Today is a little bit unique because usually we have a separate new member orientation and then we have a separate business builder, like beginning business builder meeting. And this month, because of the convention, we don't actually have the ability to be able to put that on the schedule. So here's what we're going to do. Okay, today we're going to do a new member orientation in the first half. And then in the second half, we will do our business brand partner orientation as well. And we're just going to do it that way. Okay. So if you are a new member, you are in the right spot. But also, if you've been with Young Living for a little while, you're also in the right spot because let me tell you, I feel like I learn something new every single time I pop into our back office. Okay. So hang out and just know that there's some good information coming your way. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to pop over to youngliving.com. Oh, you know what? And I did the short link. I actually do want to take you to justyoungliving.com so you guys can look at that. So down here, this is all of the countries that Young Living is in that you can actually build a business in or purchase from. And there's a lot of them, you guys. A lot of different countries where you can buy Young Living. So check it out. And if you are not in the US, then you would select your country and you would go and you would sign in on your country's website. We're going to choose United States English because that just happens to be where my account is from. So once you're here, there's a lot of information that you can get without even signing in, okay? And what's nice about that is that if you are sharing information with other people, you can get a lot of information right here. The Young Living page is a great resource. And some of the things that you can find here are things like our July gift with purchase. Every single month, Young Living has a three-tiered system. And if you order 100, 200, or 300 PV, and we'll talk about what that means here in just a second, you will earn these free essential oils. And that's located right on the front webpage of the Young Living website. Now, lately, they have been doing a 15% off one or two oils or some products if you order with loyalty rewards, and we will talk about that as well. And so this month, you can see that our 15% off order is for the frankincense essential oil, which is an incredibly powerful essential oil and is definitely worth snagging in the month of July. But you will see that on the Young Living right on the webpage. So as you scroll down, you will also see real people just like you. You can have some great connections there. You can discover our farms and learn all about the Young Living Seed to Seal, and also science is in our nature. These are all of our scientific publications. And so if you are a science person and you really want to dig into our recently published papers, you can also select that button and you will see a lot of other articles as well as scientific publications that have been produced. You can see them all here, as well as awards, media mentions, press releases, statements. I mean, it's really, really nice. So you can jump in there and see what we've got going on with Young Living. Now, speaking of education, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a few different ways of getting here, but on any Young Living page, you can scroll to the bottom and select Digital Library. This digital library is a valuable tool for your learning and your education about essential oils. And so you can select this product info button, and there is going to be so many products and sheets you can read about, and little ebooks and things like that that you can read about as well. And then if you hit the Welcome to Young Living, there is a lot of information down here as well. But what I want to draw your attention to here is the product guide. Now, this product guide hasn't been updated since 2023. We're hoping, hopefully soon we will get a new one. But when you go and open up this product guide, This tool is quite incredible, and we're actually going to use it for a little bit of today's education. So, one of the first things that I want to talk with you about is this seed to seal commitment. And the Young Living seed to seal commitment, um, hold on, I just lost our video stream, you guys. One second here. There we go. Okay. So the Young Living Seed to Seal commitment is something that really sets Young Living apart from all other essential oil companies. So first of all, there's a lot of chemicals and things like that that can be in the soil. And as we know from our food, the soil quality and the growth quality really determines the number of nutrients that is in your food. Well, it is the same thing with essential oils, right? We created the Seed to Seal quality commitment that ensures that every single product reflects our rigorous, thoroughly tested, top to bottom quality approach with a 99% landfill-free status, which is a trophy. We have an entire trophy shelf of clean building awards and more than 2,500 harmful mainstream chemicals that are banned from our product formulation to actually help reduce your harsh chemicals while limiting your carbon footprint, which is amazing. So, the first thing that we do with the Seed to Seal quality is we're actually going to look at our sourcing. We only source quality products from quality sources. And that's why we work exclusively with Young Living corporate owned farms, partner farms, and Seed to Seal certified suppliers all around the globe so we can make sure that our sourcing is the highest quality possible, okay? And that it is friendly to our planet. We have such a big commitment to green products. Then, when you look at the science, well, we know that purity starts in the field, but it's proven in the lab. It's proven in our lab. So we have two in-house labs and more than a dozen leading independent labs that test our products. Every single batch of Young Living essential oils undergoes an advanced purity and efficiency test and retesting by the 50 plus high quality trained scientists that are at the Gary D. Young Research Institute. Products that aren't pure enough or powerful enough or simply are not perfect according to the Young Living standards, they never ever make it into your home. As a matter of fact, Young Living would rather be sold out of a product than to have a product that is less than impeccable show up at your home. So, our decades of leadership mean that we are responsible for setting and surpassing the definitive green standard for others to follow. This requires a rigorous commitment to environmental standards that put people and the planet over profits. We proactively design, evaluate, and regulate our processes to ensure that we are doing things the right way. So let's talk about an even deeper commitment with Young Living, which is the Young Living Foundation. The mission of the Young Living Foundation is to nurture potential, rescue the harmed, and to protect the earth. And for over a decade, the Gary D. Young Living Foundation has partnered with dozens of projects worldwide that have helped over 1 million individuals meet their basic needs and access the opportunities that they need to dream, create, and thrive. Over the years, we have seen so many children overcome barriers to attend college. Their mothers bring their families out of poverty, and girls escape the shadows of exploitations to become the leaders of their own lives. There are several ways to actually get involved in the Young Living Foundation. You can learn more at younglivingfoundation.org/get involved. And they do, like, you can sponsor a child, you can sponsor a meal, you can round up your orders. And then there's also products that you can buy from the Young Living product guide as well, just with your normal oil purchases, where donations also go to the Young Living Foundation. Now, as if our commitment to quality and our commitment to this planet and our commitment to helping to keep people safe and warm and well fed wasn't enough, you can also go and visit the Young Living farms. And this is where our products actually grow from. At our many corporate owned farms around the world, you can find a fusion of ancient and modern farming practices that ensures that the natural essence of each plant is honored and preserved from start to finish. And that is the foundation of that Seed to Seal quality commitment. You can also go to seedtoseal.com and check it out even more. Um, but it's from the trusted sources of our essential oils and select product ingredients to innovative, science-backed proprietary formulas and rigorous quality tests, we set and exceed the highest quality standards. Seed to Seal is governed by the activities within our three guiding pillars, which is sourcing, science, and standards. And that's what we saw on this page as well, that three-tier commitment of sourcing, science, and standards. So how do you use essential oils? You know, that is actually a great question. And there are three main methods of using essential oils. One is aromatically, where you can take the oil and you can diffuse it. I have a few of my favorite diffusers. So this is the Wanderlust diffuser. Okay. It's very simple. You just are going to screw in your oil and hit the button. Hi, Michelle, welcome. And hit the button, and that will start the oil coming out. But aromatically is definitely one of my favorite ways to use oils. Another way that you can use oils as well is you can just grab the bottle and drop a few drops into the palm of your hands, rub your hands together, and just breathe really nice and deep. If you don't have a diffuser, you can also put some drops on a cotton ball and put it into a vent or put it into a fan. There are so many ways to actually engage in essential oils from an aromatic standpoint, right? Okay, so then of course we have topically, and I feel like topical essential oils is probably the most popular way to use essential oils. And essentially, you can apply them to your wrist, to your chest, to your neck. You can add it to your moisturizer. For example, that 15% off of frankincense. Frankincense is a beautiful oil to add to your moisturizer. It reduces the look of fine lines and wrinkles as well as skin blemishes. And adding it to your moisturizer is a fantastic thing to do. You can also use essential oil in massage, of course. And also with things like Panaway and Deep Relief, if you have a muscle that needs some good soothing, you can apply that essential oil right to the muscle that needs a little bit of relief and do a little massage. And I'm telling you, you will definitely feel some good soothing muscle power. Now, with Young Living, there are some Young Living essential oils that are generally regarded as safe to take internally as a dietary supplement or to add to your recipes. So if you think an oil smells terrific, just wait until you taste it. You can actually season your favorite recipes with our specialty labeled Vitality dietary essential oils. It lets you savor all of the spiciness and the herbaceousness. I mean, your recipes will really come alive with Young Living Vitality oils. But also you can take a drop like of the Digize Vitality, for example, if you have an upset tummy, grab your Digize Vitality and put a drop or two into a glass of water and drink it down. Let's say that you are experiencing a little bit of congestion, right? Or you have kind of a rough throat. I love to take the Thieves Vitality and place about 5 drops of Thieves into 3 tablespoons of honey and stir it up. And then just 1 little teaspoon at a time, just, take a mouthful and swallow it down. And it's like a beautiful internal hug to your throat and to your lungs. And it just feels so good. You get like this beautiful warming chest effect, right? But also, you can use a vegetarian capsule with your essential oils as well. And so, one of my favorite oils to take internally for just all over wellness and for good cognitive awakeness is the Longevity Vitality Essential Oil. I will take a vegetarian capsule and pop it open and place just 3 drops of longevity in there and swallow it down. And I am telling you, it's like my eyes are opened and my brain suddenly is active and I can continue on my day. Now you can also place it in herbs, or zest or juice. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you can use it, but do know that a little definitely goes a long way. Okay, so as you are experimenting with your essential oils, um, go a little bit at a time. Okay, like there's nothing worse than ruining an entire yummy bowl or pot of like tomato sauce and going in there with basil and like adding too much and now all of a sudden it tastes like basil. So go 1 drop at a time. Sometimes too, I'll use a little toothpick. So let's say this isn't a Vitality bottle, but the tops of the bottles are the same. Okay, so when you open up your bottle, you will see that there's this little hole in the middle. So you can take a toothpick and actually insert it into that little hole right there, and then take your toothpick and stir it around in whatever it is that you are desiring to flavor with your essential oil. And you can always work up from there. Okay. And one of the best ways too that I have found is to follow a recipe book. So if you go to Amazon.com and you look up Eating for Life with Terry Seacrest, that recipe book actually has lots and lots of recipes that are fantastic for starting to experiment with putting essential oils into your recipes. Okay. So then what happens next in our digital guide is you can actually start to pop through and read a lot of information about our essential oils, what they smell like. There's this lovely little key here that coincides with this page. And yes, you can actually get a printed copy of the product guide if you would like to. But it is located down in this digital library section. And so unless you really want a printed copy, you actually don't need to go buy one. You can put it right here. And if you ever recommend that anyone use essential oils, this is a link that I highly recommend that gets shared as well. And it's for that reason. You can learn a lot about essential oils and you can learn a lot about Young Living with it. So let's talk about getting connected, okay? Because we want to be able to connect with you, and we want to make sure that you have all of the information that you need. So if you do Facebook, and I know that not everybody does, but let's say that you love Facebook and it is an area where you're already hanging out. Well, why don't you go ahead and just join the Royal Dream Team? Okay, so here is our Royal Dream Team Facebook page. And you can see that we share lots of videos back here. There is also a lot of classes that you can jump in and get interested in. We hear from our members and get product updates. This is just such a beautiful area to actually get connected to other people who are essential oil lovers. And so you can either send me a direct message on Facebook, or I will put our link into the chat box as well. And you can always click that, and you do have to request permission. But if you send me a DM or just request permission, typically I look, and so long as there's not a reason to believe that you're like a bot that is trying to get into the group, then I will go ahead and admit you. So just saying. Now, another amazing way too of getting connected is via text message. Okay, and with text messages, we use a system called Project Broadcast, okay? And I want you to go ahead and write down the number. The number is 719-208-4508, okay? So I'm going to say that again. It's 719-208-4508. 4508. And if you text the word yes, YES, to that number, what is going to happen is every month or every time there is a sale, you will get a text message to your phone that will show you what the gift with purchases are or what that flash sale is. Sometimes Young Living loves to have like a flash sale. That is going to be directly texted to your cell phone. Now, there's another word that you can text as well, which is wisdom. And if you like today's class and you want to get connected with these weekly classes, then you want to text the word wisdom to 719-208-4508. It's that same number. And once a week, you will get a reminder for this lovely Wednesday wisdom class. And then every once in a while, too, on a Thursday, I'll send out the link so that you can actually watch the class just in case you missed it and you weren't able to join us. But those are some of the most effective ways that you can get in contact with us. Now that you are a member of Young Living and the Royal Dream Team, which is just the name of our group, we're just here to be your essential oil mentors and community. You will start to receive some emails, okay? And those emails will come from the Terry Seacrest and the Essential Oils Healthline. So when you see those, especially if you're in Gmail, because Gmail sometimes will send them into that product category. I forget what they call it. The promotions. There you go. Sometimes we end up in promotions or we end up in spam, but go and take a look. And the last email that we sent out, I believe, was July the 2nd. So if you've joined after July 2nd, you may not have received your first email yet, but it will come. And those are just filled with really fun essential oil information. There's also like some product suggestions and stuff like that in there. So you may want to get connected and take a look at the email. Now, if you've been around for a while and you haven't received an email, please send me a direct message so we can make sure that you're properly tagged. We actually had a group of people that were like, we're not getting the messages. And I looked and yeah, sure enough, I hadn't tagged them correctly. So you may want to look for that. Okay, so let's look at the rest of the Young Living website, shall we? So we're going to go back. Boop. And this is what the Young Living website is going to look like. And if you would like to sign in, you can do that right over there with that button. Put in your name and password, and voila, you will be signed in. Okay. So when you sign in, I don't know why sometimes it stays blank for a little while. I guess sometimes it can take a second to load. But when you sign in, this is where you can actually just go ahead and find your YL share links and stuff like that. And I'll go over that in just a second. But first and foremost, let's look at this shop category. So when you select shop, you're going to see a few different categories that you can shop by. You can shop by essential oils and go and take a look at our singles, our blends, all of our vitality oils, which are the ones that are safe to take internally or to use in your recipes or in your water. It makes fabulous essential oil water, you guys. Just very good flavors. You can look at our diffusers or you can look at our collections. Our kits and collections are actually some of our most reasonably priced oils. And I'm telling you, I probably pick up a kit or collection many, many times. Now, you can also search for our exclusive brands. We've got Ningxia Red. If you're looking to kick chemicals out of your home, you definitely want to look at Thieves Home Products. CBD Art is skincare, so is Balance, so is Bloom. So we have a lot of different exclusive lines. If you're a mama and you've got some kids, you're going to want to check out the Kid Sense and the Seedlings. And then you can shop by need or by personal care product. We've got a lot of those, so you'll want to take a look at that. And then we also have a lot of supplements, okay? And I don't want to overwhelm you with everything we've got, but when you have a moment, you can definitely take a look through these as well. Now, I do want to point out the starter bundles and the kits and collections. You can actually purchase a starter bundle even though you are already a member of Young Living. And I am telling you, I get the Thieves Home Loyalty Bundle about once every 3 months is how often I need it, which just goes to show you how much Thieves stretches. So when it comes to chemical-free home cleaning, Thieves is really where you want to be at. And this includes your Thieves laundry soap, your Thieves cleaner, the kitchen soap, or like the dish soap, the hand soap, the wipes, the soft. This is a scrub, like a Thieves scrub. And oh my gosh, you guys, it is such a great value. It's $130, and you also get a bottle of lemon and a bottle of the Thieves essential oil. And the fruit and veggie soak is in there too. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So you can take a look at all of these collections, and that is really where it is just so good, right? Oh, I'm sorry, it's 170. So it's so good, and you can find some really good priced items back here. Okay, so then under this Learn tab, this is where you can learn, what are essential oils? Do you want to take a deeper dive into what they are and how they come to be, how to use them, their benefits? Science is our nature. Again, this is all of our uh, scientific studies. The farms, you can take a closer look at all of our farms. And then, of course, you can learn about our company. And this blog right here is an absolutely valuable source of education. So you can come in here and you can get lots of information from the Young Living blog. And if you just take the time to read like an article a day, your education about healthy living is really going to expand. So I definitely highly recommend that. So let's talk about ordering, okay? Because you may have just done one order and now you're like, Bev, I don't know how to make my next order. So there's two ways that you can do it. You can have a loyalty order, or you can add products to your cart and just sign out, go ahead and log out the way that you typically would on any other website, right? But what I love is I love doing loyalty orders. Okay, so back here, you can actually create a loyalty order, and at 100 PV every single month, you will start to put points into a little piggy bank that you can use on free products. So I actually just made an order with my loyalty points, and I received over $350 in free points just by using the loyalty order. So when you very first start out, for the first few months, you'll receive 10% back. So if this was going to be my order right here, it's 106 PV, which stands for personal volume. And because I'm at 24%, because I've been a member for longer than 12 months, or I've been a loyalty orderer for over 12 months, I actually earned 26.56 just this month back in free points. Plus this month, you guys, I actually spent some of my piggy banked points and got over $350 worth of products. So it's actually pretty exciting. And I love our loyalty reward program. And more than that, you guys, when you join Loyalty Rewards, you will also start getting free gifts. And your second month of ordering on Loyalty Rewards, you will actually receive a free diffuser. So we talked about how you want to use essential oils aromatically and how wonderful it is to have a diffuser. So you will earn a free diffuser in month 2 of your very first loyalty reward. So to do your standard order, you can just hit shop and select any one of the products, okay, any one of these, and just add them to your cart and check out. Or if you select the add to loyalty order, you want to come up here and hover over your name, and you will see that loyalty order is over at the top. See, I spent $350, you guys. I still have 423.36 in loyalty rewards. Trust me, they add up fast, you guys. They add up really quickly. So here is where all of your items are. And so you might want to set in your phone. So I have mine go out about the 20th of every single month. And so when it comes to being the 18th, I will hop in here and I will remove what I no longer want, and I will add what I do want. And you can also select save for later. So like down here, I can put some saved for later products and begin to add those. And there's also this quick add as well. So let's say that I wanted to add some Thieves Household Cleaner. I can select add, and then that's going to pop right into my loyalty reward. And I can keep up over here with how my order summary. And then also with our July promo, what we will be receiving as far as those free oils are concerned. And so this month, it's the Lemon Essential Oil is free with your 100 PV loyalty reward order. So you see that down here with free gift. So I can load this up and just wait for it to go through on the day that I selected, or I can select process now and have that go ahead and process. Now, if you, oh, it's the 28th. So if I didn't like this date, I could also select change processing day, and it would change the processing day. And then what's really nice, you guys, is that if ever you wanted to cancel, like let's say you're just going to try loyalty rewards, you can always just hit cancel loyalty order. And then that's it. It just closes you right out. It's very simple to use, but definitely worth it to get those points and all of those free items. You get at month 2, you receive the free diffuser. At month 3, your percentage actually increases from 10% to 20%, which is awesome. You start banking all of that. Plus, you're going to get 2 other oils during that first year that you're with Young Living. And then when you hit 12 months, you will receive the Loyalty Blend oil. So I have actually been a member of Loyalty Rewards now for over 10 years, you guys. So I love the Loyalty Rewards program, and I have products all over the place. Like here is my Thieves laundry soap. They just redid the label, so you might have seen a different label on the website, but I've got my laundry soap, my Clariderm. I mean, I love the Young Living products, you guys. Absolutely love them. I can't even tell you how many dollars I feel like I have saved on just being able to keep my health really good and not having to run off to the doctor all the time. It's been fantastic. Um, so let's talk about your share links. You do not need to be a brand partner, which we're going to talk about here in just a second, in order to make money with Young Living, believe it or not. You can hover over my account and come to ShareYL, and you will see 2 items here. You'll see your personal referral link, and you'll see your deep link generator. With your personal referral link, you can copy that and just send it to somebody that you shared with essential oils about. Like if they're like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. What are you wearing? And you're like, oh, I'm wearing the Joy Blend. And they're like, oh, I want a bottle. That's what you're going to send them. Okay. Now, let's say that you just want to send them to one specific product. You'll want to open up one tab, and when you copy the URL on one page, you paste it right there into the deep link generator, hit generate link, and then you can copy that and text it over to somebody who might be interested in one single product. This right here, where that sends you is it will actually send you to the main Young Living website. But if you look up at the top, instead of it just being youngliving.com, it's youngliving.com, and then it has my little enroller ID up there. So I will actually earn 25% off of the very first order that somebody does through the Young Living website, which is fantastic. I like getting some money back for just telling people about something that I really enjoy, right? Now we also have wish lists. So let's say this is my plant-based personal care, right? So, oh, it looks like we got to change out the foaming hand soap. But so I put together my favorite personal care products into one list. And so if people ask me about personal care, I can hit the share button and generate a link, copy that link and text it over. And when they select it, this would be the group of products that they're looking at. Okay. So it can be as simple as like, here are some favorite oils. Or if you're doing, I did a little thing on mocktails. And so here's all the items that people would need for a good mocktail. The wish lists are just a fantastic way to kind of get the word out about essential oils. Okay, so That is all of the information that hopefully is going to be really helpful to you as a brand new member. And we definitely want to welcome you and just thank you for joining the Young Living community. And if you have any questions at all, reach out to the person who had signed you up with Young Living, or reach out to your Young Living leader. And of course, you can always email or text or send me a message. And we are definitely ready to help you as well. So, if you would like to stay on, we are going to talk about being a Young Living brand partner next, and what that looks like. And if you are brand new, what you will see is when you hover over my account, you see this very bottom part here where it says virtual office. Well, what you will see is you will see a little button that will say become a brand partner. And what that will do is it will take you to a different screen. And being a brand partner with Young Living just gives you some better opportunities when it comes to building a business and sharing Young Living and actually making a wonderful residual income with Young Living. And there's no cost to it, but you do have to toggle it on. Okay, so you can select the button, toggle it on, agree to the terms and conditions, and now you're a Young Living brand partner. It's just that simple. And I'm so happy that they actually made it that simple. Okay, where is my button? Okay, stop sharing. Okay, hi everyone. So we're gonna switch into the brand partner orientation now. And not without a little sip of tea. Mm. My voice has been a little dry, which is amazing because I live in the humidity capital of the world, you guys. I live in Florida. So you would think that my voice wouldn't dry out, but it does, especially if I'm doing something like Wednesday Wisdom. Okay. So, let's talk about making money with Young Living. Okay, a Young Living business is like any other business, you guys, and you really do want to start by just being a little bit focused on why in the world do you want a business in the first place, right? So here are some good questions to ask yourself, just because it's going to keep you focused later. And the first one is why is now the right time to start a Young Living business? So there are lots of times that you can get started, right? Like you can start a month from now, you could start a week from now. So why is now the right time to get started? And for many times, for many people, this is a very personal question. Like, for example, it could be, well, it's the summertime right now, and my kids are going to go back to school in August. So I want to get started this month so I can be up and rolling by August and start pulling in money, right? But generally, the reason why it's great to actually start a Young Living business right now is because network marketing actually grows in an uncertain economy. And there's a lot of people who feel uncertain about our economy right now. And because of that, there are a few um, organizations that tend to grow, and network marketing is actually one of them. So Young Living is set up as a network marketing or a direct sales company, right? And people who are looking to get involved actually increases in an uncertain economy. Now, the thing with Young Living, though, too, is that Young Living is not a fly-by-night company. We have actually been around for over 31 years, okay? 31 going on 32. So Young Living has a lot of longevity in it, and it is very dedicated to the network marketing way of doing business and sales. So, for example, you'll never go into Target and see like a Young Living product up on the shelf, right? And that's because they allow all of us to actually sell to all of you and be able to earn some income off of that, which is fantastic. Also, Young Living has proven time and time again through ups in the economies and downs in the economy that Young Living is not seen as being a luxury good, right? So when things are in upheaval and everything is kind of fluctuating, people will say, listen, I have to get rid of all of the luxuries in my life. Well, guess what? Your health, it's not a luxury. And I know it, and the people that use Young Living know it. And this is really how we keep our bodies well. So it is an up economy and down economy business. It's very, very steady because it really isn't seen as being a luxury good, which is fantastic. And so during the last time that we saw an uncertain economy, right, like back in 2008, and also through the vid, Young Living actually grew, you guys. And so Young Living is continuing to grow, and it is a great company to actually join arms with and decide to build a residual income with. So here's a good question for you, and that is, why is now a good time for you to add to your income? And again, you are welcome to pop your answers into the comments if you would like, but this is a very personal question, right? So when you're thinking about adding to your income, you can be thinking about using Young Living as your primary stream and source of income, or you can be looking at maybe adding just a couple of extra dollars, right? But you do need about 3 dedicated business hours every single week. And don't worry about what you're going to do with that time. But as you are looking at how much time is this going to be? How much money is this going to cost me? All of that stuff. It is good to keep in mind, like, why is now a great time for you to actually add another stream of income and take the time to do that? And then, do you have 3 hours of dedicated Young Living time that you can use in order to earn that $300 in Young Living? Now, why $300? Why are we just talking about $300? Well, if you go to that digital library that we looked at earlier, there is an income disclosure form. I want to show that to you really quick. And we're not going to go too far down this rabbit hole because we do have an entire class that teaches all about the compensation plan and this and that and all the details. But some of you guys may want the details right away, right? So you can look up the income disclosure form. It's right here. And you can see that Young Living has a lot more to offer than just $300 a month. But I like $300 because it's just so, I mean, that was when I really felt like my business was growing. And so as you can see, like as you're looking at the averages and as you're looking at the medians and things like that, yeah, you can really earn quite a bit with Young Living. So if you look at the average, the average earns about $747 a month. But I mean, of course, it goes higher than that. And we're just going to talk about 300 a month because that is what makes me excited. So it's fairly, it doesn't take too much time to get to. And I mean, you would be surprised with $300 a month as well. That can cover all of your Young Living products. So it's like while you're on loyalty rewards and you're spending your $300 on products and you're getting 24% of that back so you can buy even more products, just a little bit of effort can get all of those products to essentially be free, right? And I absolutely love that, especially because a lot of like the Young Living products, it covers like your chemical-free laundry soap, your kitchen soap, your cleaner, your shampoo, your conditioner. I mean, all of that stuff can suddenly be very life-giving and very chemical-free. Okay. Okay, so Young Living pays out monthly. And what I want you to do is I would actually love for you to just kind of close your eyes for 1 minute. So, and imagine, so Young Living pays out every month. It usually goes direct deposit right to your account. And if you close your eyes and imagine it being right around the 20th of the month, because that's when that money drops in, what I want you to imagine is that you are waking up and you're reaching for your phone and you're going to check your bank balance, okay? And when you check your bank balance, you see that it has increased because, Young Living has deposited into your account, and that amount of money just makes you feel so good. It makes you feel like the time that you have spent growing your Young Living business has been so worth it. What is that amount of money? Now, I know today we're only talking about $300, okay? But I want you to imagine, like, it just makes you feel good. Like, you're not about to go pick out a private jet or something like that, but you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I started this business. This amount of money makes it worth it. Now, today we're going to be focusing on $300 a month. And if that is your number, then great. You are absolutely in the right place because we're going to talk about how to make that money happen. But if it's higher than 300, you're still in the right place because everything that you learn today is exactly what you need to do to get started, no matter what your financial ambition is. So you do want to be sure to reach out to your Young Living leader, though, so that they can help you get on a plan and grow the way that you want to reach the financial number that you need. So now that we have established all of that, let's talk about the how. How in the world, Beverly, am I going to grow my Young Living business to $300 a month? Okay. Well, step number one is you do need to let people know that you are in business, right? So it's like if you are trying to grow a business and nobody knows that you're in business, that's not a recipe for success. Okay. So there's a few different ways that you can do this. Just let people know that you're in business. Hey, this is what I'm doing next. So you can do it via email. Hey, Aunt Janine. And again, it doesn't have to be friends, it doesn't have to be family. You just have to let people know. Okay. So hey there, I have just decided to start an essential oil business. Here's why I'm passionate about this. Here's why I think this could be something great for you. Take a look at this, insert favorite product here, and just let me know if I can be of any help to you and your health. And of course, when you reach out to your leader, they can help you construct an email that sounds just like you. Okay. So it's like you don't want to sound overly corporate. You don't want to sound overly confident. I mean, you honestly just want to be you and let people know that that you are in business, right? So you can let people know via email, via text message. You can add your Young Living link to your email signature. And then to your social media bios, you want to add a little something about being in the essential oil business. And then potentially, you know, those YL share links that I just showed you, toss a share link in there just in case somebody wants to go check it out. That is probably essentially the easiest way to start growing your Young Living business is just to start putting it on blast in your email. Um, Text about it, post about it on your social media, and you don't have to be an over poster about it either. If you are a regular poster on social media, make it like 1 out of every 10 that you're going to mention an essential oil. But you do want to do like your grand opening post, right? Where it's just like, hey, just to let everybody know, this is what I'm doing now. And it is a great way to actually gain your very first customers. So, get a little bit creative. Like, where do the people that you know tend to gather? Is it possible to put just a little poster up on a community board or at your local Starbucks or at your local library and things like that? I just want to put you in the mindset of how do I let people know that I am in business and let them contact me so that I can help them to get some really good life-giving products, okay? And the way that I like to describe it is that we want to take toxins out of the home, right? Put nutrition in and then support with essential oils. And so you take toxins out by ditching and switching, taking things like laundry soap and replacing it with chemical-free, life-giving laundry soap. Get your shampoo and just switch it over, just ditch and switch. This is the chemical stuff going into the garbage. Here's the nice, healthy, chemical-free items coming in. And then on top of that, let's start getting some nutrition in. Let's look at some supplements and some really good oils that can get your life to the level of vitality that you are looking at. And then, of course, just supporting more with some essential oils. Are there joint aches and pains? Is there stress? Do you just want to smell pretty? Like, there's so many different things that people want to do. We just need to connect and have a conversation, right? Um, One of the things that our Royal Crown Diamond Terry Seacrest loves to do, and she does this every single time we go out, is she did make a Young Living business card. And when you become a brand partner in the member resource section of the back office, you will actually see that there are business card templates out there that you can use. And so when Terry is at a restaurant and she pays the bill, or if she's tipping someone, she always includes her business card. And I can't even tell you how many times she has received a card or somebody has scanned the QR code on that business card and become a brand new customer, you guys. So doing something as simple as getting business cards and just handing them out when you're doing other things is just a fantastic way also to get the word out, right? Um, so Elizabeth, who is Terry's daughter and also a gold leader in the Royal Dream Team, she actually did something quite funny, which is she moved to the new area of Kerrville, Texas, which God bless them. I hope we're all praying for them. They did just go through some floods and things. Elizabeth is great. Terry is great. You know, I know that is their hometown. And I just wanted to mention that because when you hear Kerrville, you might be like, oh my gosh, you know, Kerrville. They are going through a lot, you guys. But you know, they're a great community and they are definitely going to pull through and just make sure that everybody's okay. So when Elizabeth first moved to Kerrville, she just never really mentioned that she did oils, which was really funny. And for the first few years that she lived down there, she would tell people she was a life coach, and she's also a beautiful singer, you guys. And so she would get hired to go to singing gigs and stuff like that, but just like never really mentioned she was in the essential oil business. Well, when she realized that and she began to mention that she was in the essential oil business, she actually ended up signing up over 100 people in that Texas area simply because she actually started talking about it. So if you are going to join Young Living and then never mention the fact that you're actually in Young Living, it's going to be hard for people to know that they can purchase things from you. Okay. So, so just remember, you know, to tell people. Community boards are a great idea. Something else that is a fabulous idea as well is instead of just creating a little business card, you can actually create a little quarter page sheet. Okay. Terry and Elizabeth love doing this, and it just talks about a few of their favorite health and wellness tips. And again, just says, hey, listen, I'm in the essential oil business. If you feel like you need help just with a healthy way to manage stress or sleep better. You know, they have a few little things down there that they can help people with. Feel free to scan this QR code or give me a call and we can sit down and talk about it. It's a little cute quarter page sheet. And when they're back, I'll have them show it to you. There is the template for it is actually on the Royal Dream Team Facebook page is a little template there. So if you go to the Royal Dream Team and you select files, you'll be able to see that back there. And you can create a little quarter page flyer that you just carry with you. And if you are having just a natural conversation with somebody and it seems like you know, it's relevant to talk about it, just pull out the little quarter page and hand it to someone. The quarter page flyers are also another good thing that you can, if you're paying a bill, like at a restaurant, you know, you can set it on the tray and again, just keep thinking like, how can I get the word out? How can I let people know? How can I get the word out? Um, One really nice way, though, to really get the word out is actually by having a grand opening event. People love events. And so you can have an in-person or a digital grand opening event, right? It can be at your home, it can be at a community center, it can be at a retail location if you happen to have a friend or a family member or something that has a retail location somewhere, or you can do it virtually and do it via a Zoom. Just establish your grand opening event day and invite your friends and your family and your acquaintances and just ask for RSVPs who would like to be here. You can email invitations, you can text invitations, you can set up a Facebook event or post on community boards, right? You can do all of those things. And again, just getting the word out about your grand opening event. If you have people that RSVP, do make sure that you follow up with them. You know, 2 weeks out, 1 week out, and then maybe three days out, like just to make sure that they remember. Because guys, people are very, very busy and they will forget. And I only know this because I forget. So sometimes if it's not for people just reminding me and reminding me, it's like I just never get there, right? So follow up with each person that is attending your grand opening event. And then as the event gets going, you guys, go ahead and just invite them to your first class. Just get that first essential oil class right on the calendar. It can be an essential oil 101 and don't feel intimidated because we're all here to help you. Okay. So reach out to the person who signed you up for Young Living or your Young Living leader or one of us, and we will definitely help you put together your first class. And so from your grand opening event, people can go right into that first class, and you would be amazed at, you know, how easy it is to just kind of set up a lovely little network. Terry and Elizabeth have done this with one of their local coffee shops, and it took I want to say about 6 months for those classes to actually get plenty of people coming. So it is an investment of time, but and it doesn't always like just kick off like just like that, right? Um, so sometimes you do have to give it time, but just be dedicated, you guys, and it will definitely help. Something else that will help as well is having a little traveling office. And one second. I work from home, so sometimes my kids need something. Okay. Um, so I travel a lot, you guys, and I love my little traveling office. If you go to the Royal Dream Team Facebook page and you select files, you will see a Young Living ordering sheet. You will also see some wonderful flyers that are great to have with you. You will also see a little wellness assessment back there that you can use to actually assess where people are at in their wellness and where they would like to be. The gift with purchase flyer, you guys, that is also in that digital office that we looked at before. You can print that out and have it with you. Reference books. If you go to Seeds of Time and it's spelled Thyme, like the herb, seedsofTime.com, there are so many really good reference books over there. I highly recommend the guide to the supplement guide. I think it's called the Supplement Field Guide. I recommend that you get an essential oil desk reference from Seeds of Time and just keep those with you. And I am telling you, just having the ability to sign up people with Young Living and on the move is a fantastic way to get business done. Because when you run into people, you can put in orders right away, right? So, always be planning ahead for your next gathering. So, put an Essential Oils 101 or a nutrition class or a chemical-free class on your schedule. And even if you don't have somebody RSVP, just always have it on there because then when you run into someone, you have something to invite them to. And I can't tell you how many times I've been standing in line somewhere and somebody will compliment, like, oh my gosh, what is your perfume? And I say, oh, it's the Joy Blend essential oils. And it just strikes up a conversation. Have you ever heard of essential oils? Well, I do a weekly essential oil education class. Would you like an invitation to my essential oil education class? And if they say yes, I just open up the contacts in my cell phone and I turn it around and I'm like, here, fill this in. And they'll give me their contact information and I will email them an invitation. And bada bing, bada boom, we have another essential oil class that is filling up. Um, so what goal are you aiming for? How does this $300 come to you? What does that look like? So, we shared this little area of the website where the starter collections were, and I just want to show this to you again. Now, you can start with any products that are in the Young Living product line, right? But if you go to shop and you go over here to kits and collections, these make a shift collections are fantastic because they actually pay out the most. So you have the Make a Shift Daily Wellness Kit, your Make a Shift Essential Oil Solutions, Make a Shift Happy Healthy Home. This is really where I love to start people, you guys, getting chemicals out of their home. So this little bundle is 100 PV, that stands for personal volume. And you earn 25% off of any new person's order. It doesn't matter what the dollar amount is, you guys. You can sell them a pack of gum and you will earn 25% off of that pack of gum, right? But let's say that you're talking to them about getting chemicals out of their house. This lovely little package has the dish soap, the Thieves Cleaner, the Thieves Laundry Detergent, the scrub, this wonderful little spray right here, a bottle of Thieves, and a bottle of lemon. This is a fantastic way to start people with chemicals getting out of their home. So you're going to earn 25% off of this, but guess what? You actually get a bonus because this collection qualifies for an additional 25% bonus. So off of every single one of the Make a Shift collections, and there's more also, not every single one of these, but if it's a premium starter bundle, or if it's a Make a Shift kit, it does qualify for that extra 25%. So guess what? If you sell, 3 to 6 premium starter kits and you make 25% plus the $25 on eligible starter kits, so, again, $300, that's going to be, 3 to 6 premium starter kits. Um, you can also, so again, you will earn 25% off of any products that you sell. So if somebody wants to start with supplements, or if they want to just fill their cart with anything here, or maybe something that you put together in a wish list, that is how you start earning money. But to keep it simple, I just like to focus on the Make a Shift kits and the premium starter kits. Those are really the value for the money is so high. And then if you just think, okay, 3 to 6, I'm going to be at $300 a month, it just makes it a very, very easy goal, right? So you might be asking yourself, well, how much is this going to cost me, though, right? Like, how much needs to come out of my pocket in order for me to make money? Well, the beautiful thing about Young Living is, you guys, is that that 25%, so it is residual, okay? So for the first 3 months that you have a new client, you are earning 25% on every order that they do for the first 3 months. And then it does change a little bit after that. But, again, I don't want to go into all those details. I just want to focus on how we can get $300 into your pocket every single month from now on forevermore, right? As a matter of fact, after month 3, it gets easier. Believe it or not, it actually gets easier. Um, but we can, cover that in the future. So how much do you want to put into your budget, right? So I always recommend that people who are looking to grow a Young Living business budget about 150 bucks. So if you're bringing in $300, you're already making a profit of $150. So what does $150 cover? Well, it covers your loyalty order of 100 PV plus the shipping and the taxes and everything else. It's going to be covered by that. And then there's also an optional email and texting website that I actually really like that helps your business grow a little faster. You don't have to spend money on it, but part of the 150 is that also. Okay. So, so that's what I say to budget for. Budget for spending 150, but again, if you're getting 300 in, you're making a profit of 150. My gosh, I haven't paid for a Young Living product in over a decade. So just with what I make with Young Living, it like more than covers that. So anyway, but that is the cost. Okay, that's what I like to plan for. So your number one goal should really be covering the cost of the products that you want to bring into your home just for your family. Um, that's really where I like to start. And then we can always grow from there, right? Like you saw all of the other income and things like that that were going on. There's a lot, you guys. You can grow Young Living to heights that you can only imagine. But honestly, just start with the money that can cover your products. Okay, it's a great way. So what's next? Okay. So first and foremost, if you haven't toggled on your brand partner toggle, go ahead and do that now. And again, it's going to be located, um, if you hover over my account and you scroll down, instead of it saying virtual office, it will say become brand partner. Go ahead and click that and just follow the steps. Okay, so that's how you become a brand partner and start earning cash. Then contact your partner. So contact the person who signed you up or your next Young Living leader and ask them to do a life business plan with you. This is going to give you a little bit of direction. Okay, if you're not quite sure who your Young Living leader is, contact one of us. We'll be able to figure that out for you.